दयाल निकाय की, श्री प्रभुपाद की। हरे कृष्णा। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। नमो ओम विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्ते स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामिने गौरतुसे नमः। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिकाकांत राधाकांत नमस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी विश्वानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna, dear devotees, please accept my. You need translation, Prabhu? You need.
Russian, but some understand.
You understand English also?
Persons understand, but no. Something.
Okay. Yeah. So, Hare Krishna, dear devotees, please accept my humble pranam at your pure feet. Today we are in the last day of our 7 days series on life and prayers of Sri Bhisma Dev. Sri Bhisma Dev is one of the 12 Mahajans, the great personalities in the Vedic culture, in the Sanatan Dharma. And yeah, he is one of the best among the best, a pure devotee of the Lord. And Bhisma Dev is in the battlefield of Kurukshetra, where war of Mahabharata took place for 18 days, and he is now on the deathbed, and he is in the last moments of his life. Lord Sri Krishna has advised Arjuna, has advised to Maharaj Yudhishthira to go to Bhisma Dev on the war field, on the battleground, and to take siksha from him, because Yudhishthira Maharaj got some ignorance and got lot of compassion, and he was not ready to become king. And now Bhisma Dev has given siksha to Yudhishthira Maharaj, and Bhisma Dev has glorified Bhagavan Sri Krishna, and he has also given siksha about what is the duty of a king, what is the duty of different varnasrama systems, what is the duty of women, what is the dharma, what is dharma, artha, kama, moksha, and he has given various kind of siksha. And at the end he also given the siksha what is Bhagavad dharma. So not only dharma of our body, our occupational duties, also dharma of our soul, ourself, like our own dharma, swadharma is Bhagavad dharma, and the Bhagavad dharma is the highest dharma. There is no dharma in this society or our human life for jiva which is higher than Bhagavad dharma. It is the most superior dharma of a soul, to serve the Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And now Bhisma Dev, when he was giving these instructions and these siksha to Maharaj Yudhishthira, suddenly his eyes fall over Sri Krishna, and he is looking at Sri Krishna in a very meditative mood. And Bhisma has completely absorbed his all the senses. Earlier he has fought so many, like in the Srimad Bhagavatam it's written, he has fought thousands of wars, he has given thousands of discourses, he had been like involved in the political affairs, in so many how to run the kingdom, because he was the only one who was running the whole kingdom. Because the king of the Hastinapur was blind, Dhritarashtra, he was completely dependent on Bhisma. And Bhisma has taken a vow that he will not leave his body until he will see Hastinapur in the safe hands. So now Bhisma has seen that Yudhishthir is now becoming the king. He is ready because he has got the siksha, a proper siksha from a proper guru in the disciple succession, because Bhisma was also a Raj Rishi. And now Bhisma has concentrated all his mind, his senses, everything, all the activities, and he has focused himself on the lotus mouth, lotus face of Sri Krishna. And when he has focused himself on the lotus face of Sri Krishna, all his inauspiciousness, all the pain in his body has completely vanished, is completely destroyed, and the all auspiciousness comes. Now he's all auspicious, and when he's laying down on the bed of arrows, he's feeling like he is on the bed of flowers because of the presence of Lord himself, due to the transcendental Satchid Anand Vigraha, Satchid Anand Rupam of Sri Krishna. He became completely into the bliss. And now he is starting his prayers. Yesterday we already discussed the first three prayers, where Bhisma is in the first prayer, he is saying, Iti matir upakalpita vitrasna. Oh, Nisda? Yeah, it's have a, so I think it's gone now.
Aber es wird diese blaue gestern, dieses, was du weggeklickt hast. Ist das das?
Nein.
Guck mal, das ist das.
Oh yeah, perfect. So, iti matir upakalpita vitrasna. Iti matir means my buddhi, intelligence. Upkalpita, to engage, to invest, to marry in Sri Krishna. Hey Sri Krishna, I want to marry my daughter. She is my mati, she is my buddhi. To you completely, she want to surrender completely to you. She has no other selfish interest. She has no other desires. She is completely free from all the desires. And here, my Guru Maharaj says that mati is not just buddhi, it's not just intelligence, it's higher than intelligence. So intelligence means it's a capacity. What our intelligence do? What is the function of mati? So function of mind is to take sankalpa, willing. Willing is the mind. Mind want to say, I want to do this, I want to do that. This is function of mind. And what is the function of buddhi, intelligence? The function of buddhi is to discriminate between good and bad. This is good, this is bad. Viveka. Vivek is what is good, what is bad. And Guru Maharaj says that mati is even higher than buddhi, because buddhi is just deciding what is good, what is bad, but mati means it is already decided. The decision is already taken. The recognition is already made. So this is a little higher level, the mati. And Bhisma is not like talking about buddhi. If he is talking about buddhi, that means he is still not clear what is good, what is bad. If I should marry or I should not marry, so my buddhi is still deciding. But Guru Maharaj says it's mati, means it is already decided. It's already recognized that I want to marry my daughter only to you. That means I want to invest my mati, myself, completely in you. And Bhagavan Sri Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, 12th chapter, verse number 8, that please worship me by your buddhi and mind. Mai eva manha buddhi, there is a sloka, mai eva avastate buddhe 12.8. And in this sloka, Krishna says, please, that my devotees, O jivas, please worship me by mind and buddhi. Of course, there are very various levels of worship. The one level of worship is that you just follow the, not worship, the one level of following a good spiritual life, a good life, like, a good human life, I will say. It's not still spiritual, it's a good life. Becoming on the human platform. Srila Prabhupada always says, it is still coming on becoming a human. It is the following of the 4 regulative principles. It is still not bhakti. Following the regulative principle is not the bhakti. It is just to become human. At least we are human beings. And then Krishna says, if you want to progress further, O Jiva, then offer all the karma to me. Just do niskam karma. This is the next level after the regulative principles. And higher than the niskam karma, you can also worship me by jnana. Jnana, vairagya. You can worship me like jnanis, yogis, ashtanga yogis. And better than that is that you engage all your senses in my devotional service. Direct service to me, direct service to Krishna. And even better than engaging these working senses and physical senses, knowledge senses, the best service to me is engage your mind and buddhi in me directly. Yen ken prakaren manha Krishna nivesyati. By any means, by any way, just invest your mind on me. This is the highest form of the bhakti. In 9.34 in Bhagavad Gita, 9 chapter 34 verse, he also say, Man manabhav mad bhakta. So, give my mind to you. Just give my mind to you. Krishna want our mind so that we don't invest here and there. So, in the first sloka, he is giving the mati, and second sloka, Bhisma Dev is glorifying the beauty of the Krishna. Tribhuvan kamanam tamal varanam. Tribhuvan kamanam tamal varanam. Ravi kare gaur varambaram dadhane. Tribhuvan kamanam. Oh Krishna, everybody in the 3 lokas, every jiva likes you. They really want to, they really like you, they really love you, they like your beauty. And why they are like your beauty? Because you are Tamala Varnam, because your bodily complexion is like a Tamal tree, a dark complexion. And when on the Tamal tree, Ravikara Gaur Vara Ambaram. Ravi means sun, Ravi Surya, Suryadev, Ravi. Ravikara is light, sunlight. The rays are coming, the rays of the sun. Gaur is like our Gaura, our Gauranga. Gaur Varan means golden. Ambaram, like you have wear this golden cloth, Pitambar, Ambaram. So, hey Krishna, everyone likes you. You are like Tamal tree who is shining by the golden rays of the sun. And your dark blue complexion is also getting graceness, is getting the sign by the yellow cloth, the yellow shining cloth, which is called Pitambara. So Bhisma Dev is glorifying that your face is lotus face, and it is decorated with the sandalwood paste, the decorations of the sandalwood paste. It is decorated your face. And like yesterday, we also discussed how everything is madhuram, everything is sweet about Krishna. Your face is madhuram, your vani is madhuram, your walking is madhuram. So we were just discussing this. So everything is so sweet about Krishna. Akhilam madhuram, madhuradhipote akhilam madhuram. So with this describing the beauty of Sri Krishna, Bhisma Dev is saying, I want to absorb my mind completely, fix my mind in your Swam Sundar, the beauty form of Krishna. And now in the next sloka, we also discussed yesterday that Bhisma Dev is now going to a next level. Until now, Bhisma Dev was describing what is seen by everyone, what everybody in the 3 lokas know already about Krishna, his beauty. But now Bhisma Dev is describing something very, very personal that only he knows, nobody else knows. Because Bhisma Dev is also eternal and Krishna is also eternal. And Krishna has a form called Parsarthi. It's an eternal form. And Srila Prabhupada writes in his purports that the Vaikuntha Lok, there is a Vaikuntha Lok where Bhagwan lives eternally as a Parthsarthi. And Bhisma Dev and Arjun are his personal associates. They are in that loka, in that Vaikuntha loka, Parthsarthi loka. So only Bhisma Dev know this Leela. Only Bhisma Dev has seen this. And he is saying, oh Krishna, you are so beautiful. You are wonderful. Everybody knows. But when you serve your devotees, you become even more beautiful. And how? I want to give the example. Bhisma Dev say, I want to give this example which I only knows, that when you are driving the Ratha of Arjuna, the chariot, and with the horses, the dust is flowing everywhere in the atmosphere and it is coming to your lotus face, to your whole body. So you're looking so beautiful, that you're covered with a full dust, you are so beautiful and covering with the dust. Even, dust also becomes beautiful because of Krishna. Whatever Krishna gets, that thing becomes beautiful. So our Guru Maharaj says, it is not that things are making Krishna beautiful, that we put a peacock feather on Krishna, that, oh, peacock feather is making Krishna beautiful. No, it is not like this. Krishna is not becoming beautiful because of peacock feather. Krishna is becoming, peacock feather is getting the beauty due to Krishna. What is the value of peacock feather when it is just lying here and there? Peacock feather is not beautifying Krishna. Krishna is beautifying peacock feather. If Krishna wear a crow feather, the crow feather will also look beautiful on him, because everything looks beautiful. He glorifies everything. We cannot glorify Krishna. Krishna can glorify us. And Pitambar, if I wear Pitambar, what is the value? Nothing, zero. And when Krishna wears the same Pitambar, wow, Krishna is wearing Pitambar. The Pitambar is not glorifying Krishna, but Krishna is glorifying Pitambar. So this is other way, And the dust, when dust come on my face, nobody want to see me. Oh, what is this dusty person? Oh, dirty. Go away. And when Krishna is getting the dust, wow, transcendental, beautiful, so beautiful. Bhisma Dev is liking this. And when Bhisma Dev is doing so much of labor, Krishna is doing so much of exertion he's driving the Ratha, and so many hue and cry, so much busy in the Kurukshetra. There are elephants are shouting and all over masquerade, the killing is happening, and Krishna is driving very fast. So he is doing so much of hard work, and the perspiration, sweating, Switsun, yesterday we say it's Switsun, comes, and then these droplets were like diamonds, shining like the diamonds on his face. And Bhisma Dev is seeing this directly, because he is in front. Bhisma Dev is in front of Krishna. So he says, I am so lucky, I am so fortunate that I can see your beauty directly. And Krishna, I choose to be part of Kauravas because I can see you. But Arjuna is just seeing your back, and I am so fortunate. So this is Guru Maharaj also very, describe this, that Bhisma Dev is a very internal devotee. He knows where to stand, which position to go. The purpose is not, what we do. Purpose is how we serve Krishna, and in which way we can serve Krishna. So he's serving Krishna through enemy directly. And then he's saying further one more thing, which is only he can say. Nobody else in the whole universe can say this. He says, oh Krishna, I was shooting so many arrows. I was so furious on the 9th day or the 10th day of the war, the last day. He was so furious. He was in fire, full fire, because he wanted to kill. Then we come on the next sloka about it. So he wanted to kill Arjuna, and he took a vow from Duryodhana that I will kill. So what happens? He was just firing, shooting arrows, and Krishna was directly shielding Arjuna. Arjuna was behind, and Krishna was getting these arrows. And there are so many wounds happen on the Krishna's body, and blood was flowing from the Krishna's body. And Bhisma Dev is, he is a bhakta in the Veer Ras. What is Veer Ras? Veer Ras is, there are 5 primary mellows. Santaras, Dasyaras, Sakyaras, Vatsalyaras, Madhuryaras. This we all know. And in Nectar of Devotion, Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Srila Rupa Goswami has talked about 7 more rases, secondary rases, the primary rases and secondary rases. In the secondary rases come Hasya Ras, Krodh Ras, and somebody is fearing that ras of fear, and Dvesh and all. There are different 7 rases, and one of that ras is Veer Ras. And Veer Ras means valor. Valor means like courage, heroism, courage. And Bhisma Dev is the bhakta who is in the mood of courage, fighter, warrior. Even he fight his guru Parsuram very, because of his principles. Because it was not just because of the principles. We already discussed this topic. So Bhismadev is in the Veer Rasa, in that valor, and he is glorifying Krishna's valor. When Krishna was experiencing so many arrows from Bhisma and getting blood all over the body, and Bhisma says, "Oh Krishna, your beauty with the dust and these sweatings, these droplets like diamonds. Furthermore, they are being glorified. You are being looking more beautiful because of the wounds on your. The wounds are beautifying the Krishna. We are." Who can be beautified by wounds? If we get the wounds on our body and a lot of blood is coming, oh no. Yeah, how we say, like, ekelhaft in German. Ekelhaft. Oh, what is this? Why you come in the temple like this? You have so many, blood is coming. And when blood is coming from Krishna, it is glorified. He's looking beautiful. He's Krishna. He is not material. And on the other hand, his body not material. His body don't have the blood like our body. He is not made of these 5 elements. And Prabhupada always repeat these words. Krishna's body, these Mayavadis, impersonalists or atheists, they always get illusioned that, in return, it is written in the Mahabharata that Krishna was getting blood. And you say him a god? He's a god? How the god can get blood? Prabhupada clears every time. He is doing Leela. He's perfect in everything. So he's also perfect in Leela. And when he do Leela, he do like he's a human. So he bring that rasa in the Leela. So that the Leela looks more practical in this word, as per this word. So if he say, "Oh, I'm only God and I'm, Satchit Anand and nothing," then we don't get that rasa with him, that attachment, that interaction, that reciprocation. He want to give the love to bhakta, the reciprocation. That's why the blood is coming and he's just behaving like a normal person in the battlefield. So this is the situation, and Bhisma say, "May my intelligence, may my mind is fixed on that Krishna who is in this beautiful form of Parthasarthi." So this is the prayers of Bhisma Dev. And now Bhisma Dev says next that in the 35th sloka, Bhisma Dev says, "I remember Krishna. I very clearly remember." He's remembering the past of the Krishna's Leela, that few days before what happened. "Krishna, I remember that, Arjuna asked you that you should take the Ratha in the middle of the 2 armies. In the Mahabharata, the first day, Krishna was the driving chariot and Arjuna was behind. And Arjuna got ignorance, some moha, what to do, what not to do. Should I fight? Everyone, you see the 2 armies there, both sides, and Arjuna saw the army of Kauravas, and he says, "My grandfather is there, my grandfather is there, my other uncles are there, my cousin brothers are there, all the relatives are there. Why should I fight with them? Why should I flow the blood? I don't need the Rajya, I don't need the kingdom. I can go to the secluded place and I can do my bhajana. I can do my bhajan samran and I can do devotional service. Why should I do this war and fighting, killing the people? No, Krishna, I don't want to do it." And Krishna was explaining to Arjuna what is the dharma, and he was removing his ignorance. Actually, Krishna is the like sun. When there is a darkness, the darkness is like ignorance. And when the sun appears in the darkness, there is all over light. There is no ignorance then. Srila Prabhupada always give example. When the sun comes, the ignorance automatically go. So ignorance is the absence of sun. Darkness is the absence of sun. And similarly, when the God is not present, then comes the ignorance. And when God gives the instructions, the ignorance go. And he removes the ignorance. And he is called Arjuna Sakha Because when Arjuna says, in this lines it is coming, so I'm not going one by one, but I'm giving the overall just to make a flow. So the word is coming Arjuna Sakha here, and Partha Sakha, not Arjuna Sakha, it is coming Partha Sakha. Why it is called Partha Sakha? Parth means Arjun, Sakha means friend. He is a friend because when Arjuna asked him to take the Ratha in the middle of armies, he immediately did it. He immediately followed the orders. So Krishna, they don't say, why you want it, then Krishna never do cross question with Arjuna, like okay, why should I do, because he was a chariot, so he was following the orders of Arjuna, and he just came, and then Acharya say he's a Parth Sakha because he was immediately following the order. And then there is a word called here, yeah, Par Sainikor Akshana, Par Sainikayor Akshana. Par Sainikor means, Par means opposite, Sainikaor, so opposite party, opposite army. So when it is a very important thing, when Krishna took Arjuna in the middle of two armies here, and when at first he removed the ignorance of Arjuna by doing Bhagavad Gita at first, and then he made a very big glance on both the parties. He was looking both sides with his beautiful glance, with his merciful glance, both sides. And all the soldiers who were collected there from Pandava's side and from Kaurva's side, they got this merciful glance of Krishna. And when they got the merciful glance, there are two things happened. One thing is, Krishna has reduced their lifetime, especially on the Kaurva side, on the opposite party. When his glance fell on the opposite side, on the armies, on the enemy side, then he took away the lives of the soldiers, the army. What does it mean? He took away the life. That means Krishna also explained in Bhagavad Gita, Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyutthanam adharmasya tatatmanam sajanyaham. Hey Arjuna, whenever there is a loss of dharma, whenever there is a decline of dharma, I take birth, I appear in this universe, and I establish the religious principles. So, although Arjuna was not fighting, Lord Sri Krishna says that I have already reduced their lives. I have already killed them. Kalo asmi. I have already killed them. Arjuna, nimitt matra bhav savyasachi. Savyasachi means who can shoot arrows by two hands. Arjuna was so powerful. He is the most powerful warrior of that time. And Arjuna can shoot arrows by both hands. Actually, normally, all the warriors can shoot arrow only one hand, like this. Now they just do by their left hand, so they have a bow and then arrow and then they shoot. But Arjuna can do like this also. So Arjuna has both hands were capable to shoot the arrows, and this is the word Savyasachi, his special name Savyasachi. And Krishna is saying by this name, Savyasachi means you are so capable, you are a great warrior, you are warrior, you are the most great warrior in this Yuddha. But still, listen me, you are just an instrument to my desire. Don't think you are the doer. Please don't think you are the doer. This is a message. Nimitt matra, just become an instrument to my desire. And the same situation with us. When we do so many sevas, not only temple seva, festival organization, preaching, book distribution, dham yatra, we think we are doing this. Sometimes we get this subtle, very subtle. Yeah, I am doing this. I am doing so much seva. We organize a big festival. We did it. But actually, Krishna is doing this. Sri Sri Vijay Gauranga Dayal Nita, he himself is doing everything. We are just nimitt matra. We are just an instrument to his desire, to his wish. Can we just move a single step without his power? If he don't give a power, we cannot even move. We have no power to move even. And sometimes I remember that we say, like, even for me, especially, I don't say for other devotees, for myself, I say, when I make this Govardhan Parikrama, and in the June or May or June, and with the barefoot, then after completing the Parikrama, I say, yes, did it. I did barefoot Parikrama. I made 21 kilometer barfoot, and I'm so proud. Then we realize, senior devotees tell, you have not did the Parikrama. Sorry. Don't make proud on yourself. You did the Parikrama. It is the Govardhan Maharaj. It is the mercy of the Govardhan Maharaj. He's allowing us. He's giving the power that we can do this Parikrama. He's giving this opportunity. He's giving the strength, the energy that we are able to do Parikrama. So this is what Krishna is saying here when he's in the middle of the armies, and he's telling to Arjuna, Nimitta Matra Bhava. So we should not make proud on ourselves, on our services. This is all an arrangement of the Lord, that He has put us in this situation. He has given us this service, and we should do it as a servant of the servant of the servant. Gopir Bhartva Pad Kamala or Das Anudas. So this is the bhav of a devotee. And the second thing, what he did, two things actually when he was in the middle. The first thing he did is he made Arjuna realize Nimitta only just become an instrument, and then he removed his ignorance. Two things. And another thing he also did, he reduced the life. And our Acharya says he put his merciful glance, it's Sapadi Saki Vacho Nimasya Madhye Nij Paryor Balayo Ratham Nivesya Stitavati Paro Sainikor Akshana Hitavati Partha Sakhe Ratir Namastu. So this word Hitavati Partha Sakhe Ratir Namastu. Actually, when Sri Krishna took a glance, he reduced the life, and Acharya say it's a merciful glance. Do you know that? Can you believe that someone is reducing the life of someone and it is merciful? Everything about Krishna is different than our human life, our material life. We judge everything with our material intelligence. What we study in our school, college, we study something, some science, some math, some history, and we try to judge the spiritual world with our material education, and it will not work. We have to judge it through the transcendental knowledge, through the disciplic succession. And it was said by Acharyas that when Krishna was glancing and he reduced the life of the enemy, he made a mercy on them actually. And the mercy was that everyone on the battlefield of Kurukshetra who was fighting, when they saw Krishna, they were relieved of all the bondage of karma. Their previous karma, prarabdha karma, was immediately destroyed by a glance of Krishna. It is written in the sloka as well as purport that all the Sainikas, all the soldiers who were able to see Krishna directly, and when Krishna put a merciful glance on them, all the prarabdha karma, the past life karma, the sinful reactions were immediately destroyed. And they were got freed from the bondage of cycle of birth and death. And they all went to Bhagavad Dham. They all went to spiritual abode. Is it not a mercy? Even he reduced the life, he ensured that they will be all killed, but still it is a merciful killing, it's merciful punishment. Because what is the aim of our life? We want to go back to Godhead. We want to go to our eternal abode, our original home. We don't want to be in Janam Mirtyu Jara Vyadhi Dukh Dos Anudarsanam. Krishna says in 12th chapter to Arjuna, Dukh Dos Anudarsanam. We don't want to remain here forever. We are already here for time immemorial. Now we have to go to our original home. Our father is calling us. Our mother Radharani is calling us. So everybody was blessed with merciful glance. And now Bhisma Dev is going to the next sloka. So this is the, next. I will, verse number 35. Verse number 35 is Bhisma Dev is telling a pastime of this Yuddha, what happened during the Yuddha. And he's, if you read the translation, it says, fulfilling my, like Bhisma's vow, O Krishna, O Parth Sarthi, fulfilling my vow and sacrificing his own promise. O Krishna, you sacrifice your own promise. You get down from the chariot, took up the wheel, and ran towards me hurriedly, just as a lion goes to kill an elephant. He even dropped his outer garment on the way. His pitambar was dropped. So this is a very beautiful lila, and this is very, like, I want to also tell some background of this whole text. It's a very beautiful pastime, and lila happened directly on the war field, on the during this. श्री श्री विजय गौरंग दयाल निताय की जय. Yes. Actually, before the Mahabharat war was beginning of the war, now preparations are going on both sides. It was decided that war will take place. The decision was made. A decision was not made by Pandavas. Dhritarashtra and Duryodhana made a decision, war will happen. Pandavas don't need the war. They were always making peace offers, compromising. Pandavas were devotees. That's why they were not behind the power and money, and they were always very compassionate. But when the war was decided by Duryodhana, then Duryodhana is very clever actually. And he was not himself clever. His maternal uncle was very clever, Sakuni. His Gandhari's brother, Sakuni, he was the very clever person. And he was also, bad association. We always talk, na? Like association is very important. Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Siddhi hoy. So, Shastra says, love matra sadhu sangha sarva siddhi hoy. So, but when we have a bad association, what happens? We become Duryodhan. Duryodhan got two bad association. One is from Sakuni, one is from Karna. They were two bad association, and this bad association. So we have to careful in the word. Like, you are also great devotees, and I am telling to myself that I have to be very careful to mingle with other people in the materialistic world, to take their association, because association is very subtle. It can, very easily make us fall down. And now what happens? Duryodhana, because of association, he decided the war, but he was told by his maternal uncle Sakuni that go to Krishna, he is very powerful. Sakuni was knowing he is Bhagwan. Sakuni was knowing, because some people know, but then Sakuni was putting illusion. Sakuni has other hidden agenda. He has a hidden agenda. He want to destroy the Hastinapur. He has some other. This is a different than going in different direction the story. But here Sakuni sent Duryodhana, and Duryodhana went to Krishna, but Krishna was sleeping that time on the bed. And Arjuna was already sitting near Krishna. Arjuna saw he make a humble obeisances to Krishna, but Arjuna sitting on the side. He did not awake Krishna, because Arjuna is a devotee. He don't disturb the Lord. He was just waiting. Virmusan Vartan. Okay, when the devotee comes, we have to wait. When the Krishna will wake up, we have to wait. And Duryodhana was not so etiquette. Now he directly says, Vasudev, because he's a king. Na Duryodhana. He has this ego. I am the king of Hastinapur. He immediately said, Vasudev Pranam. And Krishna was sleeping, and Krishna said, okay, Duryodhana, Pranam. Okay, Duryodhana, come, sit. And then he says, oh, Parth, you are also there. Arjuna was sitting in the side. So Krishna says, oh, Parth is his name. You are also there. And Arjuna says, yes, Krishna, I'm here. I'm waiting for you to get up. Just tell what you need. And Duryodhana said, I want to ask Vasudev something. Duryodhana was asking first. He said, I'm coming here because I want to ask something to you. And Krishna says, no. Of course I will give you. You both are equal for me. You both are equal. Because he is the Suhridaya, Sarv Bhutanam. Suhridaya. He is equal to all. He is not partial. Only we are partial. He is not partial. He is same. He is Mama Vanso Jiva Loke Jeev Bhuta Sanatana. We are all part and parcel of Krishna. He is Bij Pradapata Pita. He is the father of every living entity. So Krishna has no difference between Arjuna and Duryodhana, but Krishna says, I want to make a justice. Arjuna came first, and he is also your younger brother. And younger brother should get first chance, and he was also first. He was just waiting. You come later, so you should wait second. So he asked Arjun, Arjun, please tell me what you want. And Arjun asked, Oh Krishna, I don't want to get anything. I don't want to ask anything. I just need you. I need your blessings. I need your shelter. I don't need anything from you. This is the bhav of a devotee. This is how we can recognize a pure devotee. A pure devotee never need anything. A pure devotee only need Krishna. A pure devotee only needs shelter of Krishna. A pure devotee only needs service. And Arjuna is a pure devotee. And Duryodhan, he is not a devotee. He is representing the other side of it, non-devotee. And he need what he need. And Duryodhana was very happy actually. Duryodhana was so happy. Wow! Arjuna just asked Krishna. He's a Gwala. He's Gwala. He's cowherd boy. and Krishna has already made a vow that when I will take part in the Yuddha, he made this vow even earlier, not during this time. Even earlier, he said, I will never take astra sastra, weapons. I will be just without weapon. I will not lift any weapon. This is a very important decision. So Duryodhana thought, what is the value of Krishna without weapon? Because Krishna's value is only with Sudarsana. Without Sudarsana, what is Krishna? And he don't want to lift Sudarsana in the war. He said, I will not lift my weapon. And Duryodhana was so happy. And he said, wow, it's very good. He did not ask, Narayani Sena. Krishna has a Narayani Sena. What is Narayani Sena? The Narayani Sena is Krishna's own army, his personal army. And in this Sena was not ordinary people. It was his associates, his own associates who are demigods, who are very godly, and his private people who are always his associates. They were part of this Narayani Sena. And it was a very, very big, I don't know, some Akshuni, millions. Prabhuji was saying yesterday, or that day, that 6.5 million or something Prabhupada has written. So it was such a big Sena, Narayani Sena. And Duryodhana was asking Krishna, can you give me your Narayani Sena? You given chance to Arjun first, it's no problem. Yeah, what is left is Narayani Sena. Just give me this one, this left out, Now Arjun has already asked about you, so I cannot take you. He's making a little bit clever talking. And just give me Narayani. And he was happy from inside. And Krishna says, Tathastu, it will happen like this. You take my Narayani Sena. You see, devotees need Krishna and non-devotees need material things, other things, facilities, this. And now what happens? In the war, 9 days have passed. 9 days have passed. Bhisma Dev has a soft corner for Pandavas, a very soft corner, because Pandavas are dharma. They are representing dharma, religious principles, and they are his very dear grand sons. And you know that he has a special affection with them, very, very special affection to Arjuna. So he was very little bit soft, although he was a commander of Kauravas, and he was very powerful, most powerful warrior, but he was not killing. First 8 or 9 days he did not kill anyone, any Pandavas. And Sakuni was very intelligent, clever. He told to Duryodhana, he is not killing anyone, go to him. Go to him, he is your commander. You are the king, he is under you. Go to him and tell him that he should now kill Pandavas. And Duryodhana, in the night of on the 8th day have passed, 9th day, Duryodhana in the night went to Bhisma's tent. They were all in the tents in the far field. And he said, Pitamaha. He was very angry actually. What are you doing, Pitamaha? You are not killing anyone. 8 days have passed. Pandavas still alive? How you are fighting? You have eaten, you are loyal to this. You have taken a vow that you will protect this Simhasana, this kingdom, this royal throne Whoever is sitting on the royal throne of Hastinapur, you will protect. You have taken this vow. You are not fulfilling your vow. You should kill them. And he raised questions on the loyalty of Bhisma Pitamaha. Bhisma Pitamaha is very honest. He is always dharma. And when somebody raised a question on the dharma, then Bhisma Pitamaha thought, okay, I have to do something. I should not be very soft because now, and Bhisma Pitamaha was knowing everything. Krishna is on their side. Anyway, nothing will happen. But I did my duty, my dharma, that I am part of this royal family, so this Duryodhana, so I should fast. And he was knowing everything that Bhakta is also glorifying not only the Lord is glorifying Bhakta by giving the troubles and difficult situations, the devotee also glorify the Lord by giving very difficult situations, so Lord will be glorified. And this will come later. We will discuss. And now Bhisma takes a vow to Duryodhana that Duryodhana, Pandavas will not see the setting sun of tomorrow. Pandavas will not see the setting sun. He took 5 arrows from his most powerful arrows. He has all the most powerful arrows. He took 5 most powerful out of them. He has kept them separately. He said, I take these 5 arrows. Tomorrow, the 5 Pandavas, I will give these 5 arrows. They will not see the sunset. This was the great vow of Bhisma. Bhisma means terrible, powerful, strong. And this was the Bhisma vow, terrible vow. Duryodhana was very happy. He was extremely happy and he went. So what Bhisma says to Duryodhana, oh Duryodhana, your wife comes now every day. In the Brahma Muhurt, Duryodhana's wife was coming every day to the tent of Bhisma and she was offering water, cleaning the places, so service, doing service because he was a grandfather and he was a commander. So tomorrow your wife will come to my tent in the Brahma Muhurta. I will bless her. Please send her tomorrow morning. I will bless her. And she came. No, she did not come. But now what happens? I will bless her. And Krishna is Antaryami. He knows the heart of the devotees. He knows the heart of everyone. So he knows the heart. He's sitting inside. Hriday Sannivisto. I am sitting in the heart of every devotee. Hriday Sannivisto. So Krishna already know what is going on. What Bhisma has done. Krishna was very anxious. He was feeling very, what will he will kill tomorrow because he has taken a vow. So Krishna did one. He made a plan. He orchestrated a new thing. He asked to Draupadi. He went to Draupadi, and he said, Draupadi, can you come with me in the night at 2 o'clock? Because at the Brahma Muhurt around 3 o'clock, the wife of Duryodhana will go there to the Bhisma's camp tent to get the blessing. So Krishna asked Draupadi, the wife of Pandavas, 5 Pandavas, please can you come with me? And you dress like wife of Duryodhana. You dress in that way. Every woman has a different way of dressing. They have some, their own style. So dress like her today and come with me. And they were going to the tent of Bhisma Dev. Krishna and Draupadi, night 2 o'clock around, everybody sleeping. But Bhisma Dev has a great security. He is the commander-in-chief. And if his life is most important for Duryodhana, if the commander goes, everything goes. So he has a such powerful security arrangement for Bhisma Dev around the tent of Bhisma. Very powerful. And Krishna knows he has a powerful securities. So he asked Draupadi to come and in the sari of what Duryodhana was wearing in this way, dressing like that. And when the security they saw, oh, Duryodhana's wife comes every day. Yeah, they thought that Draupadi is like wife of Duryodhana because she was dressing like this. And she easily went into the tent of Bhisma Dev. Easily, because she has fur-cladded. dressing like this. And she was paying. Krishna told everything to Draupadi what to do. Just do nothing. Only pay obeisances to Bhisma Dev. And she went inside the tent. She paid the obeisances. And Bhisma Dev thought, wife of Duryodhana has come. And he blessed. Saubhagyavati bhava. Akhand Saubhagyavati bhava. Akhand means unlimited, forever. Saubhagyavati bhava. This is a standard. You know, when in India, an elderly people bless a woman, this is the most important blessing, the most merciful kripa blessing, that akhand saubhagyavati bhava. This is the blessing given to a woman. And the meaning of this blessing is, let you be, may you be fortunate for your whole life, eternally. May you be fortunate for always. And what is the meaning of fortune for a woman? What is fortune for a woman? For a married woman, the value of the meaning of the fortune for a married woman, that his husband is safe, that his husband is alive and safe. This is, wife's wish. So, and if Duryodhana's wife is getting this kind of Asirvad, blessing, then Duryodhana is safe forever. Then Duryodhana is safe. But it was not wife of Duryodhana, but wife of Pandavas. So although he want to give the blessing to Duryodhana and kill Pandava next day, because of Krishna's arrangement, Pandavas got the blessing. Draupadi became Saubhagyavati. She became fortunate. But when Draupadi got up after getting the Asirvad, the blessing, Bhisma Dev saw the face of Draupadi. Oh, my daughter, you are not Duryodhana's wife, you are Draupadi? Oh, what I did. I was supposed to bless them because of my loyalty to this kingdom. But I bless you now. Okay. Now I know, I know who has orchestrated, who has planned all this. He is Kanha. He is very chanchal. He do everything. Where is he? He immediately asked. It was 2 o'clock in the night. Where he is? Tell me. Then he came out of the tent. And he saw Shyama Sundar, Parthasarthi, standing there in the night. And he is holding the sandals of Draupadi in his hand. Why he is holding the sandals? Because, when Draupadi was coming, his sandals were making tick, tick, tick in night, 2 o'clock. Everybody is silent. And when the woman is, walking with the sandals, her sandals are tucked. So Krishna says, Draupadi, give your sandals to me. Just walk barefoot, barfoot. Then, and Krishna is holding the sandals of a woman, a jiva. Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. He is Jagannath. Infinite numbers of universes are coming from his single pore. When he is Mahavishnu, so many universes are coming from his each pore, millions and millions and infinite numbers. He is the Lord of universe. And what he is doing? He is holding the sandals of a woman. Sandals are the minimum, is the lowest thing in the foot of a woman. And when Bhisma saw this Bhakt Vatsal form of Bhagwan, he was very emotional. He was, seeing this form. But he was not happy that you changed the plan, my plan, you sent Draupadi in place of the... So he said, oh Krishna, now Krishna is very smart. Krishna says, Bhisma Pitamah, my pranam. Please accept my Danvat pranam. Now you have blessed Draupadi. Yesterday you gave a vow, you gave a boon to Duryodhana that tomorrow Pandavas will not see sunset. I will kill them. But today morning in the Brahma Muhurt, you are giving a boon to Draupadi. Akhand Saubhagyavati Bhava. May your fortune be forever. Now Pandavas you cannot kill because you have given this boon to Draupadi. Krishna is so smart. So Bhisma Pitama thought, yeah, you are right actually. You made a trick to me. But Krishna, I made a new vow now. Tomorrow in the war, I will make sure, I will compel that you will take the weapon in the hand. Although Krishna has taken a vow that he will never lift weapon in the yuddha, in the war. This was his vow. And vow of Bhagwan, when Bhagwan take a vow, he is Satya Sankalpa. Bhagwan has one quality, Satya Sankalpa. Whatever he take a vow, he fulfill it. Satya Sankalpa. And for Bhisma, he want to break the vow of Bhagwan. This is the history. So he take a vow. Tomorrow, I will make sure, I will compel you that either you break your vow of not lifting the weapon in the war, or if you don't break your vow, I will kill Arjuna. Either your vow will remain or Arjuna will remain. Only one of them will remain. So as we mentioned that Bhisma Pitame now took a new vow. Either you will have to take the weapon in your hand, you have to break your vow, or I will kill Arjuna. One thing will happen tomorrow out of the two. Krishna was very anxious about it. He was worrying, oh now, what to do? I have to break my vow, or my dear disciple, my Arjuna, my Sakha will be killed. And when Arjuna is killed, everything is lost. So Krishna went to Pandava's tent immediately with Draupadi. And Pandavas were sleeping, in great sleep, fully, because the whole day they are fighting, they are so tired. And now they are sleeping, it's 2 o'clock in the night. They are just sleeping in a deep sleep. And Krishna went there, Pandavas, get up, get up, get up. What are you doing? You are sleeping. Your great-great-grandfather has taken a vow that he will kill tomorrow morning. And you are sleeping? Get up. And then Pandavas are, Krishna, why are you awaking us? We are so tired and, don't awake us in this night. Krishna says, get up, your grandfather is going to kill you. This is your last night. Do something, think something. We should make some plans to avoid this killing. And Pandavas, what they did? My dear devotees, they surrendered. They say, Krishna, don't disturb our sleep. Don't disturb. We want to sleep. If 4 or 5 people are reduced from this world, in billions is the population of the world, of this earth. If 4 or 5 people are killed, what happens? Nothing happens. Let us be killed by, if he is want to kill, let us be killed. But we want to sleep, we want to sleep. So what our Acharya says, it is not that Pandavas are lazy, that they are servant of sleep. It is not like this. Pandavas are very active. They are Vaisnavas. And Arjuna's, one name of the Arjuna is Gunakesa. And meaning of the Gunakesa is, he has win over the Nidra, over the sleep. This is the meaning. If somebody has win over the sleep, will he sleep like this? He can immediately get up. But now, they want to sleep. And our Acharya says, Rakhe Krishna mare kon? Mare ko. Rakhe Krishna mare ke, mare Krishna rakhe ka. When Krishna want to kill you, who can save you? And if Krishna want to protect you, save you, who can kill you? This is called Krishna's protection. And this is called the real Krishna consciousness. When a devotee gets this consciousness that if Krishna is protecting me, nobody can harm me, and Krishna is want to harming me, nobody can protect me, then we are real Krishna conscious. This is the dependency. This is the 100% surrender. Sarv dharman parityajam mam ekam saranam vraja. Mam ekam saranam vraja. This line, mam ekam saranam vraja. This is applied to Pandavas. Pandavas are really following mam ekam saranam vraja. They are completely surrendered. And now, next day comes. Yuddha is happening. War is happening. Bhisma Dev is completely furious. He is on fire. He has these arrows, the best arrows today in his tarkas, in his, um, pouch, the arrows, and he's just firing, firing, firing. On that day, it is written in Mahabharata, he killed 10,000 soldiers in the war. 10,000 immediately, tuck, 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 one up. And Krishna, everybody is seeing what he's doing. He's on the full mood. He want to kill. Krishna was knowing, okay, he is in the mood. Today is his day. Today is his day. And suddenly, the chariot of Arjuna is coming in front of Bhisma Dev. He is the commander. He is on the front. And Arjuna is also on the front. And Bhisma is starting his most powerful arrows on Arjuna. And Arjuna is not able to even sustain. He is not able to even take the arrows and shoot. He is Sarvesachi. But Bhisma was so furious. He was in so much power. And Arjuna has also a little bit more for Bhisma Pitama. His grandfather is still there, that affection. So he was also not 100%. He was a little bit half-hearted, Arjuna. And Bhisma Pitama was very determined. So he was putting arrows after arrows, shooting. And Arjuna was not able to take out. He was just defending like this, like this, like this. He was trying to defend himself. And Bhisma's arrows were hitting Krishna. Krishna was getting the blood. Blood was coming. We discussed in the last sloka that Bhisma was glorifying this look of the Krishna with the blood. And now, this past time, he's telling that you are getting the blood and your kavach, your shield, you have a powerful shield. I pierce your shield. My arrows were piercing your shield to your body. And when Bhisma was doing this, my dear devotees, Krishna, when he see Bhisma in this situation, Krishna did not thought about his vow. Because he was supposed to kill Arjuna very soon. And for Krishna, the protection of his devotee is very important. So Krishna immediately decided to jump from the Ratha. He jumped from his chariot like a lion. A lion is jumping over an elephant. The other side is elephant. He's jumping over it and he just scattered the elephant. Bhisma fall down. And Krishna took a wheel. He found a wheel around because so many chariots are there. So many chariots are broken there on the wall. So he is carrying this wheel and he just attacking Bhisma Dev like a lion is attacking an elephant. Bhisma Dev. And you know what happens? Krishna was so furious. Krishna was so angry, was so aggressive in this moment. But Arjuna, what is the situation of Arjuna at this moment? Arjuna was not so much interested to save his own life. Arjuna wanted that the vow of my Lord Krishna, the Bhagwan, the Supreme Lord, should not be broken. So Arjuna wanted to protect the vow of Krishna. So he prayed to Krishna, oh Krishna, don't lift any weapon. You have taken a vow. Don't take a weapon in the hand. It will break your vow. And you are Bhagwan. And if the vow is Bhagwan is broken, then dharma. What is dharma? Dharma to Sakshat Bhagavad Praneta. What Bhagwan do is dharma. And Bhagwan is breaking the vow, then people will not believe on you. And Arjuna was holding the thigh of Krishna. And it is written in Mahabharata that Krishna was dragging Arjuna 2-3 kilometers on the war. He was dragging 2-3 kilometers. He was not stopping. Krishna is holding Arjuna is holding the thigh of Krishna and Krishna is dragging Arjuna. Imagine this scene, having a wheel to stop Bhisma Dev. And Bhisma Dev, when he saw this, his purpose is fulfilled. He wanted that only. He said yesterday night that I take to, this vow if you, either I will compel you to take weapon in your hand. And he did it. He was successful, so he immediately dropped the weapons, Bhisma Dev. And Krishna told Arjuna, just shoot him now. Just shoot him. And Arjuna shooted him with thousands of arrows. My dear devotees, you can see how Krishna has shooted Bhisma Pitamaha. Thousands of arrows are piercing the body of Bhisma Pitamaha. And Bhisma Pitamaha just fall down like a mountain is falling from the sky on the earth. He was falling like this. And now we see that Krishna has broken the vow. But my dear devotees, Krishna is Bhakta Vatsala. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Mad Bhaktana Pranaschanti. Kaunteya priti janihi. Kaunteya priti janihi. Mad Bhaktana Pranaschati. Hey Kaunteya, hey Arjuna, please declare that my devotees never perish. This is the vow of Krishna in Bhagavad Gita. So today Krishna did it because he saved Arjuna. Mad Bhaktana Pranaschati. But when Arjuna was asking, when Krishna was saying in Bhagavad Gita in the Upadesa that Mad Bhaktana Pranaschati, please announce. Kaunteya prati janihi. Oh Kaunteya, oh Arjuna, please announce, please declare that my devotees will never perish. Then Arjuna asked to Krishna, oh Krishna, why should I declare? It is your vow. You are making this vow that your bhakta will never perish. So why should I declare? Then Krishna says, oh Arjuna, you are right. Principally you are right. But sometime I can break my vow. But when my devotees are making the vow, I never break that vow. This is Bhakta Vatsalta. This is Bhagwan. He said, I can break my vow, but when my devotees make the vow, I will never break this. That's why, Arjuna, I am saying you declare, Kaunteya prati janihi. Oh Kaunteya, prati jani, make this declaration, my devotees never perish. So now you declare. And Krishna has fulfilled that promise today because Krishna did not care for his vow, but he has protected the vow his devotees by saving Krishna, because my bhakta will never perish. So if Arjuna is killed, then his vow in Bhagavad Gita is false, that my devotee will never perish. So he has, taken a bad name. Krishna did not care for his name and fame, that I am God, I have taken a vow, I should fulfill. No, he never cared for his name and fame, but he cared on the name and fame of his own devotee. So this is the Bhagwan. And he did two things. Dear devotees, he do not only protect Arjuna and make his words of Bhagavad Gita true, he also protected the vow of Bhisma. Because Bhisma has taken a vow, I will compel you to take weapon. And Krishna is so Bhakta Vatsala, so compassionate. Okay, my devotee has taken a vow, so I have to fulfill it. So Bhisma took this vow and Krishna has fulfilled his vow. So Krishna can do many leelas at one time. At one hand, he is protecting Arjuna. He is like making true his words from Bhagavad Gita. Mad Bhaktana Pranasanti. On the other hand, he is also protecting the vow of Bhisma. So he is fulfilling all conditions, not caring of his name and fame. This is Bhakta Vatsalta. And today, now, when Bhisma Dev is lying on the bed of arrows, he is remembering this pastime. Oh Krishna, you have fulfilled my promise. I took this promise. You are so compassionate that you did not care for your name and fame. You fulfill me. He's remembering that form of Krishna, that he is carrying this chakra, and you are just dominating on me like a lion is dominating on a elephant, and you fulfill my vow. You make it fulfill. So let my mind be meditating on this form of Parthsarthi. This is how he's praying. My dear devotees, we are coming on the last part of this katha. Now, Bhismadev is completely in the thoughts of Sri Krishna, and he also described in one of the sloka that, O Krishna, when you were in Vrindavan, you were so charming, you were so sweet. The gopis, they were illusioned by you, by your sweet words, by your sweet leelas. You illusioned the gopis also. And gopis were so much in love with you. Although Bhisma Pitamay personally could not participate in this leela, but he's remembering the leela of gopis. So Bhisma Pitamay is pure devotee. He's, the Lord's pastime with the gopis. He's also remembering on this battlefield, because this is the topmost bhakti. And before leaving the body, he's remembering the topmost bhakti of gopis, that how the gopis were serving you, how they were making exchanges, loving exchanges with you, how they were one with you. Gopis were so much, they were sometimes taking role of Krishna, gopis, that I become the Syama. Radha was becoming Krishna. In Gopastami, she is becoming Krishna. So they were so close that they were taking role of each other. Krishna was becoming Radharani, Radha is becoming Krishna, and Bhisma Dev is remembering, and we know also that the gopis are always praying that Yugayitam Nimesenam Chakchusa Pravasyatam Sunyayitam Jagat Sarvam Govindam Virhe Me. Gopis are always saying, in your absence, when we are in separation with you, each fraction of a second is like a yuga, like a millennium, and everything is sunya, everything is nothing. Without you, Krishna, there is nothing. You are the only object for us, for our eyes, for our senses, for our body, for our soul. You are the only object. So Bhisma Dev is also remembering these pastimes of Krishna, and then the time has come that Bhisma Dev is now fully absorbed in Krishna, and he, by these words, he has left his body. He concentrated his manasa, vacha, karmana, his mind, his vani, his actions, his vrati, his mati, everything he put in Krishna, everything. And then he left. He departed to the spiritual abode. He went to the Parthsarthi eternal Vaikuntha Lok. There is a Vaikuntha Lok. Srila Prabhupada says that he went to his eternal loka, where Lord Parthsarthi is eternally there. So this is the perfect departure of a devotee, my dear devotees. And this death of Bhisma, actually this is not the death. This is not the death. Is it a death? No. It is victory over the death. What Bhisma did is not death. It is a victory of the death. And this is an example for us, how we should conquer the death for devotees. Bhisma gave an example. How a devotee, so it's a perfect time, exactly perfect. Today I don't have a storm nets, but it is just, it's so auspicious that when we finish the katha, it's now also saying. So my dear devotees, we have to also live our life like Bhisma Dev. And it's possible. It's not difficult. Bhisma Dev got a personal darsans of the Lord, like Haridas Thakur. Haridas Thakur was carrying Lord, Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was carrying Haridas Thakur in his lap, and he was, he did the last rites, and he was collecting money in Jagannath Puri. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was collecting donations that I want to do the last rites of my devotee. This is the Bhakti Vatsalta. And today, Bhisma Dev also got the same like Haridas Thakur. And my dear devotees, how we can take siksha from this, how we can implement this in our life. Becoming Krishna in our eyes, in front of our eyes, Krishna was Dwapar Yuga present by himself. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was present 500 years before in front of his dear devotee, Haridas Thakur. Haridas Thakur was doing 300 Nam Japa every day. 22 hours in a day he was doing Nam Japa. Haridas Thakur. And due to this, he got this gati. My dear devotees, we have to also depend on the Harinam. We have to do Harinam Sankirtan every pal, every moment. Krishna is personally not there to do his Leela now, right now, in his transcendental form. He is also not there as a Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But he has given this Harinam Sankirtan. Param Vijayate, Sri Krishna Sankirtanam. And Sri Krishna Sankirtanam is the glorification of the name, form, qualities and pastime of Krishna. If we absorb ourselves constantly in the name, form, pastimes of the Krishna, we will have Krishna. We have Krishna with us. Krishna is nothing but Krishna is his name. Nam Namakari Bahuda Nij Sarva Saktis Tatrar Pita Niyamitah Smarnena Kalaho Eta Drisi Tab Kripa Bhagavat Mamapi Durdaivam Idarsam Itaha Jani Nanu Ragaha. So, this Nam Kari Bahuda, Krishna, he has given all the powers, he has implemented, he has given all the potency in his name. He has already given all the potency. And Krishna says, just take my name. I am available in my name in Kali Yuga, especially in this Yuga. I am in my name. And Krishna gives so many concessions to us, my dear devotees. Krishna says, Nam Kari Bahuda Nij Sarva Saktis. I put all the powers. It is same. My name as me are same. Even name is more powerful because name is working in Kali Yuga. Krishna himself is not there, but name is working even more than Krishna. And there is no niyam. Tatrar Prita Niyamah Smarane Nakala. There is no niyam, there is no regulation, there is no rule for chanting your name. Krishna says, you can take my name anytime, any place, any circumstances. There is no hard and fast. Because in other yugas there are so many do's and don't do's. But now, just take my name every time, while sleeping, while traveling in the bus, while driving. Well, yeah, Mam Anusmren. Krishna says to Arjuna, Mam Anusmren Yuddha Chay. Arjuna was asking that how I can remember you when I am doing Yuddha. You know, I am doing Yuddha. How I can do my japa? I cannot do my japa while doing fight. And Krishna says, Mam Anusmren Yuddha Chay. You can do by remembering me in the mind. Anusmaran, Smaran. And same, my dear devotees, we do whatever occupational duties we do, whatever we do in our life, we can always remember Krishna in the mind. We can always, keep his name, and Leela, form, pastimes. And sometimes, it might also happen that we are engaged. I'm not telling about you devotees. You are special devotees. You are very senior devotees, very sincere. You are already at a very elevated level. But I am talking in general, who are just starting in the devotional service, who may watch on the YouTube also, some new devotees. I'm talking for them that sometimes it may happen that we started bhakti process, we started this process, but because of so many entanglements, so many troubles, so many testing times, pariksha, so many tests, the Maya take pariksha, the Maya take test, so we may discontinue our bhakti. But bhakti is eternal. Once we did bhakti, a little bhakti, it always remains. There is no diminution. There is no diminution of bhakti. If we start bhakti, it will help us in our life. Even if we dropped it for some reasons, some other problems, some circumstances, so we should not, lose hope. We should always have hope. If we have done a little bhakti, it will help us. And for example, if a devotee is remembering Krishna whole life, he's doing the service, he's doing Vaishnav Seva, Vigraha Seva, and all the preaching. But at the time of the death, suppose due to the bodily constraints, due to the reasons of our some disease or some that, Vata, Pitta, Kapha comes in our throat, and when the soul is moving out from the body, due to this Vata, Pitta and Kapha, we cannot chant the holy name. Because of this, it is not easy to chant the holy name at the time of death. But if a devotee has done service whole life, Krishna says, he takes a guarantee. Krishna's guarantee is always for devotees. He says, even if you are not able to take at that particular moment my name, but if you are not able to remember me at the time of the death because of some physical problems, bodily, Vat, Pit, Kapha, your Rudhya, your blocked, everything choked up, and you are getting so many pain, you are not remembering. But I will remember you. You will not remember me at the time of that. Maybe you may not remember due to these circumstances, but I will never forget my devotee. I will remember you. This is guarantee of Krishna. My dear devotees. So, and in the Isopnisad also, one devotee is making a prayer in some of the last sloka, sloka, I don't know, 12 or something, where devotee is making a prayer. I have done so much of service the whole life, and I did seva, puja, I did name, sankirtan, but if I don't remember you in the last days of my life, what is the guarantee that it is useful for me what I am doing? Then the guarantee is also given in the Isopnisad, in the Vedas, is part of Vedas directly, that if we don't remember Krishna, Krishna will remember me. This is the guarantee. Can someone give such a guarantee in the world, in this material world? Can we get this guarantee? It's impossible. Only Krishna can give this guarantee. My dear devotees, Krishna also proved this guarantee. If we see Bhisma Pitamaha, if we see condition of Bhisma Pitamaha, he was on the bed of arrows. Can he move? Krishna was there in the Hastinapur. He was in the bed of arrows. Krishna could have gone to Dwarka. He could have been with his wife, his family. He has Dwarka. And Bhisma Pitamaha cannot go to Dwarka to take darshans. He cannot go to Hastinapur from Kurukshetra. It's 80 kilometers from Kurukshetra and Hastinapur. And that time there was no highway, so they have to go through fields. So Bhisma Pitamaha was not able to go in this condition. We have also the same condition that we cannot at the time of death. We have limitations. Bhisma Pitamaha was also limitations. He was just lying down. Nobody was there. But Krishna remembers Bhisma. Krishna personally went to Bhisma. Although Bhisma cannot go to Krishna, but Krishna has gone to Bhisma. And this is God is promising, even if somehow we are not remembering, I will remember you. So my dear devotees, with these prayers we have to finish this katha, that may our mati is always in the lotus feet of Krishna. May we always do our devotional service at the lotus feet of Vaishnavas, at the lotus feet of Krishnas, at the lotus feet of our Guru Maharaj. So with these prayers, we will finish this 7 days Katha series. I am very, very thankful to you, dear devotees, that you have shown so much patience, so much of tolerance to me. Although I am not qualified to speak anything, I am trying to repeat only some words of my Guru and my senior Vaishnavas and Prabhupada's purports from the Bhagavatam. So I am just trying to make a little repetition, but you are forgiving me for my mistakes. So thank you for giving me this opportunity to purify myself with this katha. Srila Bhisma Dev ki, most merciful Sri Bhagwan Parth Sarthi ki, Sri Vijay Gauranga Dayal Nitai ki, Bhagavatam Mahapuran ki, Hari Hari Bol. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to the Anant Koti Vaisnavas.